And it's Xavi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. He's had a shot! It's oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Chile have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So, a breakthrough already. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to... Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Chile have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super find. Just the goalkeeper's... Can he finish? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's cut it out. Chile are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Batistuta. Oh, that was vital.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released.
There's the hit! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nuno Mendes. Rummenigge. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich. He's in plenty of space here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's got away. Tchouaméni. Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Great hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. 30 minutes gone. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. Nedved. Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Nedved. Portugal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
He's tried one! Chile take the lead. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Baggio! That's a decent clearance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Could move up a gear here. Rummenigge. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Batistuta. Can he get it through? He's in here! Olise gets it away.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Great ball, and he's in here. Belletti. He could be in here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
And the ball's come loose here. Beckenbauer. Keeper's ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd. And a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline, 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Chile come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Roberto Baggio tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Batistuta. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a cracking ball. A real chance. Rummenigge is on his own. And the shot! To the good, they have breathing space. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive.
Hits one! No mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Adams is the guilty party there. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Dixon. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle.
And he can clear it away.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
Play
partido
for a
fue
throw.
de 80.314.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. Portugal finding their passes. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's played him through.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Batistuta. Chouameni. Davids gets a foot in here. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Entrará al campo número 20. Cambio.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, and he's through the middle. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Foot in. Davids. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in here. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nuno Mendes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He can get that clear. Aim forwards. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodrigo! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! Again, we are level. What What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Cambio en Chile. Número 25. Número
There is some
10.
activity down on the
Número
touchline.
9.
It seems there's going to be a
Número
change.
6.
This has become one superb game of football.
Número 18.
Well, without doubt, that's
Número
given the coach
13.
food for thought.
Número
Does he settle for
23.
extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Fiddles it through, and he's picked out the run. Great chance!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And another try! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Número 13.
Portugal complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The counter is on for Portugal. He's found a way through. 4 extra minutes added on. Beckenbauer. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a shade optimistic. He's looking to set free a runner. Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found a way through. And the referee brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Now that's a fine challenge. Costa Curta clears. And back to the keeper they go. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Eto'o. And it's Lampard. Over to the left. Played back in. Eto'o. He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Chile are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lampard. Now it's Hazard. Chouameni. Kimmich. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super ball. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intent. Pirlo! It's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He just absolutely speared that in.
Was it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Número 21.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Messi. There's the hit!
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Interesting ball. Back into the middle. Hello! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Convertido en el minuto 21. Número 21.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Messi, and it's Lampard. That's good vision. Great hit! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Chile clearly should have gone for the...
Great chance! And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Traumeri. Rummenigge, brilliantly cut out. Thuram getting this one clear. And it's Eto'o. Pirlo. And that's a good ball. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Kimmich. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is a great pick out. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Eto'o. And they win it back again. Traumeri. Played back in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Chile clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. And here's Eto'o, in with the challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pass is just off target. And the first half is done. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through. And the action is back underway.
Chile now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Número 25. Lo reemplazará número 11.
Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Rummenigge. Haaland. He has found a way through. Pirlo does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No, that's been intercepted. Look at the space here. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kimmich. Rummenigge. Time and again they are repelled. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Lampard. He's going for goal! Brought out the best in the keeper.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Tchouaméni can get it clear. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Goalkeeper's ball.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Pirlo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rummenigge. Nedved, and he welcomes it in. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Número 10. Cambio en Chile. Número 95.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Se va a realizar
Well, they have a
cambio.
goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he was quick to react. Chile have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's intervened well there. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Chile still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Iniesta. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Trippier. Oh, this is a very good run. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And it's Lampard. Floated up and over. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach.
And a header! He has done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Número 17.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Inzaghi. Iniesta. He is just caressing the ball. Could try cutting inside here. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, what a climb! Oh, it needed better placement.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Iniesta. He's found a way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Haaland. Trippier spots it and intercepts. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Trippier is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Oh, that's well spotted. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, easy pickings there. Trippier. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Chile suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Señoras y señores,
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.